Hey everybody, welcome to the Soap Thing Project, or if you've been here before, welcome back. Today, we're going to do a shower shave, the way my dad used to do it. So my father, for most of his adult life, has been bouncing back and forth between using cartridge razors and using electric razors. Well, around the time I was born, in the late 1980s, he was shaving in the shower with Dial Gold bar soap. So today, we're going to do something like that. So here we have the bar of soap that we're going to use today. And I know somebody is going to ask, no, this is not a commemorative or heritage-inspired bar of soap. This actually is a 35-plus-year-old bar of Dial Gold that we're going to use today. Conventional wisdom is telling me that it's not going to be too bad. It should still perform fairly well. It still has that same distinctive Dial Gold smell. I tried to get the notes for Dial Gold and I searched all over the internet and nobody can seem to agree on exactly what Dial Gold smells like. In my personal opinion, it's kind of a aroma chemical, slightly astringent, lemon sandalwood sort of thing. So what do we have in here in the ingredients that could possibly be construed as promoting slickness? Because we're going to rub this on the face. It does have tallow and glycerin in the ingredients, so it's got that going for it. Here the list is of ingredients on the back of it. I'm not sure if you can see that. But Dial Gold, old-fashioned, not old-fashioned, it's definitely old, bar soap is what we're going to use today. Now, I do have a new bar of Dial Gold that we can use in case things go sideways. So I came prepared. We're going to use my 1987 Gillette Atra, because that's what my dad was using in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Date code on this is an H1, so first quarter 1987. And this does have a second use Atra Plus cartridge on it. The last time this was used was the last Atra video that you might have seen. So I can't imagine this shave is going to go too bad because this should be fairly slick to begin with. And then we have this lubricating strip to kind of push things along. So I'm pretty optimistic about where this is going. Now, one of the aftershaves that I found a lot in my dad's bathroom when I was growing up was Paco Rabanne Homme. And this is your stereotypical late 70s, early 80s aromatic fougere. It's got clary sage, lavender, geranium, musk, and oak moss, among other notes. So that's going to be the aftershave splash. And just to complete this whole 80s and 90s kind of theme we got going here, we may as well just chase the aftershave splash with an aftershave balm. I've never been a huge fan of doing that. I've never understood why you would, but a lot of people do that. So we're going to do it today. We're just going to use Afta to close out the shave by minute. Yep, that's what we're doing. So let's get all this stuff together. Let's do a shave. Okay, so normally I shave with cold water, but today I have a sink full of very hot water, as hot as I can possibly stand it. And that's going to be as close to a shower shave as we're going to get. So I suppose you could say I took a little bit of clickbait liberty with this one, because nobody wants to see me in the shower, okay? Let's be real.
Oh, come on.
Actually, I take that back. Greg, Tardif, and J-Mac would probably fall over laughing their asses off, but everybody else would probably be pretty weirded out.
It's not funny, Ed.
3, 2, 1, go. We're going to open this old bar of Dial Gold, and we're going to apply it to the face. This bar of soap that is older than me. So let's open it up, slide it out. The inside looks just like this. It's double wrapped, which is interesting. And here is the soap. a 35-year-old bar of dial gold. And it does look and feel like you could use it like it was just made yesterday. Looks like it's in pretty good shape to me. So how do we want to do this? Let's wet the face a little bit. This hot water. And we're going to apply this to 24 hours growth today. I'm just going to stick this bar in the hot water. Ooh, that's hot. And we're going to just kind of work it into 24 hours growth. And we're going to put this, let's put it over here. Take a little bit of water, work it in. Not gonna lie, I'm slightly surprised that this is performing as well as it is. Okay. It's hot. It's hot. I don't normally shave with hot water, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. The Gillette Atra 1987 with a second use blade. This has two blades. It pivots up and down. It does not pivot side to side, for those of you who have never seen an Atra before. This is already starting to dissipate. I can see it, so we might have to continuously reapply. Let's just start over there. Let's add a little bit more. Get this. Make sure we got a slick face, because you can never be too careful. Okay, here we go. And between the lubricating strip and the soap, this is amazingly slick. Far, far slicker of a combination than I ever thought it would be. Just right out of the gate. So, and even though it is dissipating in sort of a visual sense, it's still leaving a very robust slickness on my face. My father-in-law still shaves this way, so I guess I can kind of see why. Let's put some more soap on the neck before we go downstairs, because my neck is my trouble place. Okay, here we go. Here, bleh. My goodness.
The color of this pen is...
Going downstairs on the neck. Let's do it. Gosh, super slick, man. I guess don't hesitate to grab a bar of dial if you're really in a pinch. Ooh, that part was a little rough. That was me, I think, pushing a little too hard and going a little too fast. Okay. It's kind of goopy and clogging up the razor, but other than that, it's a pretty utilitarian shave. It's going pretty well. The scent strength on this old bar of dial gold is about a 1 out of 5. So disappointing by any artisan standard, but it's a 35-year-old soap. The fact that it has any scent at all is pretty impressive. And it's an okay scent. I mean, I like it for sentimental value. I wouldn't say I would enjoy this just in a vacuum if I didn't have any sort of sentimental attachment to it. Okay. The reason I don't normally use hot water is because, especially with safety razors, I will tend to get a lot of redness and irritation. So I finally quit using hot water for the most part, but we're doing this in the name of science and history. Wet shaving science and history. That's the bullshit excuse I gave myself for giving this a try. The residual slickness on my face right now is unreal. Like, you seriously could blade buff till the cows come home to graze. It's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know if this... It's just crazy how slick my face is right now. I wonder if the quality of the Dial Gold bar soaps has went down since then. Because this is a pretty economical way to shave. I mean, that bar soap will probably last me forever. Okay. Rinsing the face. And we're going to see how it feels. This is unbelievable. Baby butt smooth and slick, even after wiping it off. Oh, it's kind of crazy. Okay, well, there wouldn't have been an alum block back then, so we're not going to do that. Let's just skip right to the aftershave. Okay, Paco Rabanne Pour Homme Aftershave Splash. Aromatic fougere. And this does not have a rev limiter on it, so you better not slam on the gas, otherwise you're going to peel out. Okay, here we go. Putting this on the face. Ooh, it's got a Home Alone burn to it. Feels good though. Smells good. If you can get your hands on some Paco Rabanne Pour Homme, it's definitely a old-timey, I don't want to say old-timey, but definitely a vintage smelling fougere. Slightly minty, which is interesting. And like I said before, I don't normally use a splash and then a balm. In my opinion, one kind of defeats the purpose of the other, but we're going to do it. So let's put some Afta on. And this is a skin conditioner. Soothes irritated skin. And I can't even begin to describe what the smell of this is. All I know is I like it. So, a little bit more. There we go. That ought to be enough. And this is probably the cheapest aftershave you could possibly find at your local grocery store or your local pharmacy. And it does feel really good on the face. It's one of those things where it probably has a ton of stuff in it. Yeah, it looks like it does. It has a lot of stuff in it that's probably not great for your face, but it certainly feels great. Oh, good stuff. So I cannot overstate how pleasantly surprised I am that this went so well. It's really is kind of amazing that this performs out of the box just exactly like it probably would have when you had just bought it. It's really something else. And it was a slick shave. It was a comfortable shave. I didn't feel like it was too goopified. I felt like it was actually a pretty low structure, kind of just slickness going on my face. There is a nick right there that's starting to form. But it's just one, and I will tend to do that anyway every once in a while. So overall, I'd say it was a good learning experience. It was a great shave, and I'm pleasantly surprised. That's all I'm going to say about it. This was fun. As you can see, I'm having a good time. Okay, that'll be the shave for today. I want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.